Welcome back, welcome back. Beautiful night out. Hope you guys doing alright. So, I was just chilling, watching this video, and it was just like, I don't know, it was kind of dope, because this dude was talking about, he's talking about things. I guess it was like leadership. Pardon me, I'm a little tired. Damn. Niggas be acting up everywhere, bro. I swear to God, niggas just can't let a woman sit there and do her thing. My neighbor gotta curse these niggas out back there. And, I know her. She was just sitting there minding her fucking business. Anyway, so he was giving some good insight on, I guess, things. I guess I learned something, but I really feel like I didn't learn anything, because he was saying about, like, the order of things, and he was mentioning, like, things about the Bible and how you gotta do certain things, and you gotta do the law, and I was like, I like that. Sound the horns. But, it just started getting a little weird when niggas start self-proclaiming themselves things, like they're the leader and shit. And then, there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Sound the horns. Somebody gotta step up. But, when, because I pay attention to everything. And then I heard him say something about fucking, all of these society things. And he's like, yeah, I took all the tests. And I was like, that was like flag number one right there. I was like, wait, what you mean? These people that you kind of speaking against, you took their test? Maybe he didn't mean it like that or some shit. I don't know. People be talking so fast and so strange that, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just another soldier out here looking to see his people do better. And very tired of men claiming to want to lead and never have a plan. I hear a lot of men my entire life always fucking claim leadership, always come with their recommendations of why they should be leader, and all this stuff, right? And that's dope, because, you need qualifications. You need to know things. You need to, be capable. I can understand that. But I'm tired of hearing everybody's credentials and no fucking plan for anything. There's only this imaginary fight for an imaginary crown, because we don't have a real actual system. We don't have things to actually get shit started. And the only thing that actually gets shit started is people. Like manpower. Like all of this fucking Wakanda shit and this king of the YouTube. It's so fucking funny to me. Because I would never follow half of you dudes. For one, no one's ever talking straightforward. Everyone's talking this metaphysical, astronomical shit. Now, I myself touch and dabble into that. But my Lord didn't make me learn all of that stuff, so I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm not saying it's not real. But boots on the ground is what gets shit done. Simple plans and I don't know. And it's like, what happened to the days of the old? Like, I hear everybody always talking about our ancestors and all of this stuff, right? Well, I learned a lot about our ancestors, and not as much as other people. They learned a lot more because I learn every day. But you know what I did learn about the ancestors? Them niggas got in the ring. All that fucking talking shit. I'm the leader. They. Nobody gave a fuck about your talking, nigga. Why? Because usually the God, the Most High, is always a contest. Is always a you're chosen thing. And, you know, I'm not talking about physical combat and shit. Like, back in the day, they used to always have a bunch of fucking, I guess, worthy people. And they would have to do things and prove that, you know, the ancestors was with them. That's why I'd be like, it don't matter if it's the book, the Israel thing, or the ancient shit. It's all the same shit. You get chosen by the spirits. You don't get no choice. Sound the motherfucking horns long range. All of that I'm big shit, and I know I got a big brain. Either one or you got both. None of that shit ever mattered. And I'm gonna start putting out my the Battle of the Two Brothers shit that I've recorded, because I realized now I know why my father made me record those videos. I thought it was for me and my boy, but nah, it's for my video. And it's really, it is, because everything I do, oh the Lord, is that moon gonna be full soon. So the Lord make me do things all the time, and it's always for more than one reason. And as time goes on, I live, and then cause like right now I'm speaking about how leadership and blah 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 blah, right? So that's what I realized those videos were about. And when I was making these videos, I was making it for my boy and myself and other people that may be in those situations of yous are all on the same team, and you know people want to be leader and lead a certain way or do a certain thing, but there always seems to be the person that's worthy, you know, and then the person that thinks they're worthy. Now, as I watched all this stuff, looking for the stories, like my father just had me just start thinking about the stories I know, the video games and the Bible and everything. There's always two brothers and they're always fighting for power. Goku and Vegeta, Esau and David. There's always this yin and yang shit. And from my recollection, it's always the dude that got the fucking muscles and the money. And they got the brain, right? The one that looks obviously like the fucking leader. Like, but he doesn't have heart. He's a pussy inside. It's only about power for that person. And that's why the gods never choose them. Because they know their heart. They know, yeah, you learned all this stuff. You got it all mastered. But you're wicked inside. Or you're a fucking cupcake. Meaning, like what has Solomon for? Oh, women. How David fall? A woman. A lot of these dudes, bro, I wouldn't follow you because all I gotta do is see how you act around women. Half you niggas turn to butter. Y'all niggas revert back into a fucking baby-like teenage state. Goofy ass faces and shit. All she gotta do is wink at you. Y'all niggas be just cheesed up. Cause that's the end game goal for y'all niggas is a woman. And some money and looking at people under you. I would never, like, when I think of King David and Solomon and all them, before they were fallen, they were going hard body. They ain't had no time for no woman, and no woman had them cheesed up like no little ass nigga. Y'all niggas can't even handle being around these women. And that's why they always gonna run shit from behind you. Why you think you're in charge. I'm not beef for that shit. What did Jesus say? Get behind me, Satan. Like, for real. Like, as just a man, I'm not saying I'm the king or I want to be up there. I'm saying as a soldier, I would never follow you bird ass dudes. I don't care what, you could be the perfect fucking everything. If you don't know how to control yourself around women, you are easily defeated. Easily. First of all, as soon as niggas pressure queen, you're gonna be ready to go to all out war and shit like she the only one or something. And then half you niggas be calling chicks goddesses and they this and that. And I be like, yo, dog, really this is our goddess? Like, even if I be seeing motherfuckers and I be like, yo, bro, even if I did choose you, y'all niggas, and I was like, yo, alright, what's up? What we gonna do? I be looking at dudes like, yo, where's the plan at, bro? Like, where's the something, man? Where's the something, man? Like, I don't get it. But it's because I'm young in the game. I'm new to the game, right? So, of course I ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? Other dudes been here for years. They've been putting in work. Been doing a lot of stuff. But I just don't see nothing. I don't know who to believe. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I've always followed. Because we all young, right? And then some of us, we get stuck on our own, and you ain't got no choice but to lead your damn self. You know what I mean? You're always going to be the leader of yourself, even if you have a leader, right? And what I realized at the end of the day, one, people don't represent me. They represent themselves and their plans and what they want to do. Just like I represent myself and my plans and what I want to do. And I hear people talking, but I don't never see nobody doing nothing. I only bring up stories on here because it's the work that I've actually done. And, I feel like those are minor things. Those are nothing. It's nothing. Even when I'm sometimes like, yeah, man, all this shit. But it's the truth, though. I see a lot of dudes talking like they put work in. Yeah, they just put work in your job, dog. Y'all niggas wasn't out here breaking up fights. Y'all wasn't out here helping women. Y'all wasn't out here nothing. Swear to Most High don't choose y'all. Y'all dudes y'all have no valor. That's why I refuse to follow anybody that don't actually state a plan or actually help people. Like, that's the first quality of a real leader, is someone that actually helps. And beyond, like, we all know what to do when it comes to getting right as people. We don't need the Bible. We don't need nothing. We all know we gotta drink water. We all know we gotta eat better. We gotta blah blah blah, right? But after we do that, what the fuck do we do? I'm tired of hearing get right and eat right. We all have that long journey of getting right. And then we all know it's hard to even eat right, drink right, and all this stuff because, it's expensive. And that's why I say, kind of come together and like actually help each other out with that easy part. But, I don't know, man. I just see the Lord's work playing out all the time. And like whenever I read the stories or hear the stories of the Bible and all these courageous men, like I keep seeing it all the time, bro. They were humble. They were regular men. No one assumed and said, "Yo, I'm that nigga." You know what I mean? Like when I say I'm that dude, I'm the leader of me, my cause. I'm the leader of, you know, just seeing things and saying things and trying to help people think. Try to actually have people choose better leaders. Not choose me. Because I don't want to be chosen by people to do anything. For the simple fact of most people, it's hard. Who the fuck wants to be a leader, really? That's what I want to know. Especially with all the odds out here against you, all the haters, all the ways they could stop you and want to stop you and have stopped us. That's why I be looking at dudes when they want to be this. I'm like, wow, that comes with a whole lot of fucking problems. That's why I laugh when dudes get talked to physical about stomping out the bad ones among us. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, brute force ain't gonna get the evil out of people. See, everybody talks all this get right shit and getting the snakes out or whatever, and I feel them. But brute force ain't gonna do it. You know why? Because after you brute force those snakes out and we start to do things or whatever, that's when the people that don't like us come with the tricks of offering money to create new snakes. They come brutalize the weak of you to turn them into snakes. So if your enemy is the reason of the snake and the traders, then how the fuck do you stop traders from being created when your enemy is the reason you have traders? Get it? So it's like it's a never-ending cycle of pounding your own people. This is why I like to teach the things I know so other people can see truth. You don't need to see my truth. You'll be able to see evil people. And then once the snake is exposed, who cares about destroying them? Leave them where they are and leave them alone. Let them suffer in their own. See, the thing about being a traitor or a snake is once you're exposed, the enemy can't use you, so they don't fund you anymore. The people see you, so they don't give a shit nor fund you anymore. So you sit in a corner and you just die off. Get it? It's what my Lord said, stand on your own, be a man of working and shit, because if you're feeding off the people, once he takes that away from you, what will you do then? You know what I mean? Like, half of these motherfucking people online wouldn't be anybody if they wasn't online. Like, people be having like 100K subscribers and shit. You know what I mean? That's a lot of people. But if you took the internet away, how many people would even talk to these people in real life? Would they even approach anybody? Would they go up and talk to people? Or would they sit in their house, go to work, go home, and talk to the people around them, and majority of those people being, not awoke? So it'd be hard. what would they do? Would they help people, or would they just, that's what I mean by the difference of action and talking. I talk, but I have action. And my actions are very simple, very easy things, very things that everyone can participate in and not actually have to do so much crazy shit. Like, for example, the Batman techniques, whip out your phone and shit. We don't even protect each other. We don't even know how to protect ourselves half the times. Sound the horns. We're so busy about choosing leaders and all of this stuff. And I'm like, yo, when are we going to learn to protect the special ones among us that aren't leaders? They're creators, they're builders, they're good fathers, they're, the thing that actually will make this Wakanda that we fucking swear we're going to do one day. Like, Wakanda's not getting built by one man in his fucking dreams. It's going to be by the Wakandans, get it? No one talks like this.
Dad,
no
I
one.
want to fucking punch you.
Who said
I want to fucking punch you. That little shit. You just I want to.
Point proven. It starts with the little stuff. And, like I say, I'm just a guy. So that includes me in shit. Because when I hear people talk, they talk to me, especially my people or any people that talk about leadership. They talk to regular men and women and they want you to listen to them. So I'm one of that. I'm just a guy that's also gonna call out y'all bullshit. I don't need nobody to follow me. I need people to follow the Lord in themselves and learn their instincts and learn how to trust in a group and actually prepare for things, because life is really getting serious and I don't expect to survive anything. We're all gonna die eventually. We all have a due date, right? My glory that I seek to obtain doesn't involve me living. Get it? My glory is to be remembered by those that I helped, and they pass on what I do. Therefore, I live forever. It ain't about all this glorious fucking build something for real shit. Like, I hear people talk so much. We talk about our ancestors, and then right away we always jump right back onto these people's way of thinking. Like, we talk our ancestors, and then immediately afterwards describe what a good man or a real leader is, and it goes back to fucking money and all this brolic, gotta be brolic shit. If that was true, where did that get our ancestors? Think about that. No matter what we did right, it got us where the fuck we are right now. So, what do we need to do? What do we need to do now? Do we need to follow exactly what they did? Or do we need to realize that we're in a situation they weren't in because of them? And we have to figure this out and not just claim to want to follow their ways, but actually think about what they actually were doing. When I look back at the kings and queens of, like, back in the day and shit, they weren't big buff fucking guys. The smartest, one of the only Egyptian men that get talked about to this day, and he was one of the greatest kings. I forget his name, but he was widely known because he put an end to respect, well, not respect, but worship of all gods. And he said, nah, there's only one. And he was a regular, average, like, skinny looking guy. Go look at the pictures of these kings and queens and all of this shit of on the walls. They're not fucking big soldier warrior guys. That's why I be like, yo, what is the model of a king for real? When you really look at them, what are they? Half of you niggas are just big gorilla ass warrior niggas that learned the things. So now you're a smart gorilla. That's needed. It's called war generals and chiefs and shit. Not kings, leaders. You're the leader of soldiers. You're the leader of building shit and things like that. But the leader of like this, nah, they were average fucking men. They had average bodies and shit. You know, they were either or. You know? Like, we need to get these stereotypes of what the fuck is, of the columnist thoughts of what a leader is. Because when you look at what are any of their leaders now, cocky buff guys? No, they're fucking old ass men and shit, supposedly. Presidents and all of this. But when you look at the past, it's the opposite of that. They was all young Thundercat dudes. Levi was a Thundercat, nigga. David was a fucking Thundercat. David was a sheep herder. You think he was a big buff nigga? No, he was a regular dude. And when he had to take out Goliath, get my drift? Like I said, I'm not talking about me. It ain't about me. I'm just saying when we start thinking about leaders, we need to really stop thinking about image